What's up, everybody? So today is going to be a fun video, alright? We're going to be talking about my top 3 most insufferable fan bases in the NBA. Um, Before we do that, I do want to give a shout out to people who commented and wanted me to react to videos. I want you guys to know, if you sent me a comment to react to a certain video, it will be up later this week. I like to try to make you guys happy. I know that I'm on the up and rising, 49 subscribers. Ooh. But at the end of the day, I know I'm small. I'm trying to build up my audience, and I appreciate every single person who follows me, every single person who watches this video. For now, this may change when I hit 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers, but I don't think it's going to. I'll keep doing this as much as I physically can. Hopefully I can make a living out of this. Maybe, fingers crossed. But right now it's a hobby. That's why I upload videos every day. And that's why you probably saw I'm wearing a different hat, but the same hat in a lot of videos that's uploaded daily. That's because I'll record videos. Sometimes I'll sit at my computer for like 10 hours in that day. Because of the rest of the week, I'm busy with school and life, But, right now it's a hobby. A person can only dream, but I'm going to try my best. You guys like hearing me yap? So I'm going to make a yap session today. I'm going to make a yap session video. So if you're new to the channel, I like to talk about drama, internet bullshit, and stuff like that. I try to upload every single day. Sometimes a basketball video, sometimes a drama video. Sometimes I'll upload both simultaneously. Like today, I'll do that if I have a little bit of free time in my schedule to make sure I can do that. But one thing I will always make sure I do is have a video up every single day. Some weeks I might have it easier. Like today's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so I'm able to upload a couple videos today and maybe a couple tomorrow. But then I gotta go back to one a day. But I want to make sure that everybody who comes to my page will have fun with my content, whether you like basketball or drama. But with that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get this video started. So the top 3 most insufferable NBA fan bases, okay? Let's start off with the old heads. Yes. Yes, indeed, baby boy. The old heads. One thing about the old heads is that they are insufferable because they're arrogant and unmovable. Like, there's nothing you can say to them that matters. Like, they truly feel, most of them feel, that if they were 20 years younger, they could probably take on most NBA players one-on-one. That's how arrogant they are. You can try to explain to them the evolution of the game, how players have gotten more skilled, how players have gotten better at shooting, how players have got... One thing about old head NBA fans is that there is nothing you can say to them. There's no numbers, there's no stats, there's no anything. That's why I'm not even bringing anything up. You see, I got some tabs open. That's for the later fan bases that I'll be talking about. I even got some pictures over here. You see, I got shit on my desktop. I have nothing to show old heads because it does not matter what I show old heads. They will not accept it. There is not a fucking thing that you can show them that they will accept. They will deny it. They don't care. Like, they are not the type of people to be like, oh, you like chocolate ice cream? That's fine. I like vanilla ice cream. It's okay if you like chocolate ice cream. I prefer vanilla ice cream. They wouldn't be on this list if that's how they are. They are the type of people that's like, you like chocolate ice cream? What the fuck is wrong with you? How can your chocolate ice cream ever hold up to my pure vanilla bliss? Like, are you get that dark shit away from me? Like, can you please get that gross, dark grossness out of my face? It is disturbing my vanilla bliss. Ugh. That is old head fans. That's who they are, okay? There's no convincing them. There's no talking to them. You can even say, hey, I think the old NBA was dope, but as far as, like, the new NBA, it's pretty cool, too, no? No. No. Don't even put the two in the same sentence. So that's why old heads are on this list, dog. So old heads are number 3, all right? Time to ruffle some feathers. Number 2, Jokic fans. Jokic fans are so Insufferable. They are so annoying. I've learned this for the past year now, especially after they won their championship. Jokic fans, bro, there is no way to please them. I'm going to show you guys some comments. And I'm not going to give you pretext. I'm just going to show you the comments first, okay? This is a few comments from my videos. Why you hate Jokic? Is he guilty because... Keep in mind, I think these are like Serbian fans, so the English may not be the best. Is he guilty because has Nuggets team around, or is he guilty because do not ask trading for other NBA teams like other stars? Loyalty is nothing for your mindset. By Dragan Mitovic. This is definitely a Serbian fan. Okay, like I said, I am not going to tell you guys the context of this just yet. Just showing you guys. Maybe you guys will start to piece together a context after this one. Tell me who won chips without All-Stars and future Hall of Famer players in their prime playing with them. I will wait. Dirk Nowitzki. That was an easy one. Dirk Nowitzki's ring is pretty fucking heavy. He went through Kobe's Lakers, Kobe's championship Lakers. He went through that OKC team that was pretty fucking good. And they proceeded to go against a Miami Heat team that was pretty fucking good. And did he have a Hall of Famer that was in their prime? I know he had Kidd. If you can comment in the comment section if you feel like I'm wrong. You know what? We can look this up right now. Jason Kidd was not in his prime whatsoever, though. But let's go ahead and... because I am curious. That 2011 team, I don't think he had Hall of Famers in their prime. 2011 Dallas Mavericks roster. Let's see. I mean, no, not in their prime. I mean, Sean Marion was good, but prime, Jason Kidd, again, but not in his prime. Would we say Tyson Chandler was a Hall of Famer? I know he's good, but I wouldn't say all that. What was his numbers in that 2010-11 season? He played decent. I'm not going to act like he didn't. But I think the real question is... yeah, he got 3 votes for DPOY. I mean, he was a decent player. I'm not going to act like he wasn't. I guess the real question is, if we're looking at, like, that 2011 team, who would you take? That 2011 championship team, or would you take Jokic championship team? I would take Jokic championship. Jamal Murray. Are you fucking kidding me? Aaron Gordon, fucking beast in the paint. Are you fucking kidding me, dog? Like, I'm just saying. KCP, very good player for them. I'm just saying. Oh, don't want to spoil anything. We'll get back to that. So, as far as, like, him playing with players that weren't Hall of Famers or shit like that, first of all, again, or in their prime, like I said, that 2011 team, and I bet we could sit here, and that's just based off my recent memory, I bet we can actually sit down and think of teams like Rasheed Wallace's Detroit Piston team that went up against Shaq's Lakers and ended up winning that chip. I mean, when we look at that Detroit Piston team, besides Wallace, I mean, were they a super stacked team? You see what I'm saying? Like, if we play this game, our top fives would be looking a lot different. But, sorry for a little bit of rambling there. Where am I going at with all this? Well, where I'm going at with all this is that all this was said under a video that got a shit ton of views on my channel because I said that the that Nikola Jokic will definitely retire as a top 20 player if he just stays at a stagnant rate. He doesn't really go to the finals. He just keeps putting up the monster numbers that he keeps putting up. His team is someone to fight through year after year, and they get to the playoffs, but they don't get to the finals again, and he doesn't win another chip. He will definitely end up top 20 if he keeps at a pace like this for the next few years. And he has the potential to end up in the top 5 if he extends his resume. Because I said the people that are in the top 5, whether you like LeBron or not, even if you got him out of your top 5 for whatever reason, if you plug and play whatever player you want to put in your top 5, okay, they, no matter who you're talking about, will have multiple MVPs, multiple finals appearances, multiple finals trophies, multiple finals MVPs, and they aren't a defensive liability like Jokic. Now, I said that, and Jokic fans came for my head. They said that I don't know ball. They said that I was being annoying. They said that I need to stop watching the Lakers and start watching the Nuggets and stop just being so biased. All I said is he's not a top 5 player right now. I didn't say top 5 in the NBA. I said top 5 on time. And these Jokic fans came for my fucking skull. They swore up and down to me that Jokic is not only deserving of the top 5, he's deserving of people's spots, even if they're not in the top 5. They say he's better than Shaq. Shaq. I had comments telling me that Jokic is better than Shaq. And when I bring up the fact that he is a defensive liability, he's like, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's better defensively than Shaq. And it's like, dude, Jokic this year, for his career, he averages 0.7 blocks per game. This year, he's averaging 0.6 blocks per game. That would put him just above Caleb Martin. Bradley Beal is averaging more blocks per game than Jokic. I'll say that one more time. Bradley Beal is averaging more blocks per game than Jokic. I'm just letting that sink into your guys' skull real quick. And they're saying that Jokic is a better, as a center is a better player than Shaq. When we go to Shaq's numbers, even when he was fading around the 08 mark, when Shaq started to fade and not be his normal Shaq self, he was averaging over a block per game and continued that way until he retired. Never fell over a block per game. Jokic can't even hit 1 block per game in his prime. And we're saying that this player is better than prime Shaq. No. Never been on an all-defensive team. Will most definitely never win a Defensive Player of the Year. Jokic is seen as better than Shaq in these people's eyes. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, we went over some of the comments right here for you guys. I understand that these guys may be from Serbia. They don't be watching the NBA like that. They be watching their dude, their guy. That's their homie. That's fair. He's from Serbia. And he is the best player in the league, if not one of the best players in the league now. And they want to rep, they want to represent, and they want to stick up for their guy. I respect that. He's putting up monster fucking numbers. Literally sitting here as I'm talking. Nikola Jokic notches his 18th triple-double of the season. That video's playing while I'm talking right now. I get all that. But you have a lack of basketball knowledge if you're going to sit here and tell me that Jokic not only deserves to be in the top 5, but some of y'all will have him at what? Some of y'all will think he's better than Jordan. I'll have Jordan at 1. I have him at 2. But some of y'all will have him better than Jordan. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. So, yeah, Jokic fans are insufferable. Because it's not that you tell them Jokic is, top 20 to me all time right now, and he has the potential to be top 5. And they go, well, I think he's top 5. But, you respect ball. You say that. That's okay. They say you don't have him as top 5. You literally don't understand basketball then. You don't understand basketball. I'm sorry. It's like, what the fuck? How do you... It's just saying that he's better than Shaq is what blows me. Blows me like a two-piece hooker on a Tuesday outside of a Denny's. Blows me. Nonetheless, moving forward, let's talk about number 1. That's why they're insufferable. That's why it's hard for me to talk to them. I went on a little tangent here and ranted about them. But I think we all know where we're going. Get your popcorn. Get ready. We got a yap sesh coming in. We're about to talk about the Jordan fans. Now, not every Jordan fan is a LeBron anti-fan. But every LeBron anti-fan is a Jordan fan. And there is a difference between the two. I will say, even though they coexist together, that is true. It doesn't mean they fully agree with each other on everything. So I'll explain the difference between the two. Let's go ahead and pull out my sketch pad. Okay? So we'll say this is Jordan fans, and we'll say this is LeBron anti-fans, okay? The thing with Jordan fans is, at times, they'll agree with LeBron anti-fans. LeBron is trash, right? Garbage, doo-doo. He's poop. They'll agree with that. But where these two will start to diverge is as far as, like, Jordan being great, how great was he and how great was his help. Now, some Jordan fans will admit that Scottie Pippen, Phil Jackson, Dennis Rodman, Horace Grant, John Paxson, one of the best shooters in the NBA history, Steve Kerr, one of the best shooters in NBA history. Keep going. These were all helpful pieces. Now, some of them will try to negate the help and be like, well, they were helpful, but really they were helpful because of Jordan. Or they'll try to say, well, they were helpful, but then Jordan doesn't really need them. Like, Jordan fans will try to besmirch them a little bit. LeBron anti-fans will completely throw them under the bus to dish out hate on LeBron. So that's the difference between the two. Now, I get it. Some of you may be sitting there and going, I don't see the fucking difference, because every time I'm talking to a Jordan fan, they seem to act like he did it 5-on-1 by himself. I get that. But I just want to make sure that I'm not being bad faith. I know that a lot of LeBron anti-fans and Jordan fans are damn near one and the same. But for sakes of this video, I want to make sure that I'm good faith to the guys, you know? I want to make sure that I'm not pissing them off too much. I want to make sure that I cover my base. Now, this is an example of a LeBron anti-fan. Prime example. This is an old head, a LeBron anti-fan, and a Jordan fan. So we got the threefer. He says, before I acknowledge this load of bullshit, I'm heading to the store. That's how you know he's an old head. Either an old head or a kid. Because he's got to let me know what he's doing. So, there's that. But screw it, I'll indulge. And also, I like the channel I was talking about. The LeBron thing is a lie. But before I chop this up, you realize Kobe beat the Spurs when they were in their prime. Kobe played them a year after they kicked LeBron's ass. You do realize LeBron had the number seed for like 3 years straight and couldn't win. You also realize Phil Jackson was in Puerto Rico before joining the Bulls. Also, Shaq wasn't a finals MVP like Wade was, and Bosh was not washed. He was well in his prime. But my point, Duncan beat LeBron when Duncan was older, and Kobe beat a younger Duncan. And also, Rodman wasn't on the Bulls' first three-peat. This is a good example of a LeBron anti-fan. We're taking away all context of everything, and we're just spitting. He tried to say that Shaq wasn't a finals MVP. So that's why Kobe actually did it all alone and he didn't have as much help as LeBron. Kobe with Shaq didn't have as much help as LeBron. You know when Shaq won his first Finals MVP? When he won his first Finals with Kobe, he got a Finals MVP. So if we want to play the ultra technical bullshit game of, well, Shaq, Kobe wasn't playing with a Finals MVP, because even though Kobe's teammate Shaq won the Finals MVP, he didn't win it until the season was over, then I guess you're technically right. But if we want to use a little bit of our brain power, we would say Shaq was a very good fucking player for Kobe. Period. Phil Jackson was in Puerto Rico before joining the Bulls. This is him trying to besmirch any type of help, any help whatsoever that Jordan got, and try to sit here and say, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, Phil Jackson, I mean, he was in Puerto Rico. He was in Puerto Rico. What type of coach is he? It's like Pat Riley, one of the best coaches ever, one of the best GMs ever. Yeah, Pat Riley. That Pat Riley, he was a broadcaster. Dennis Rodman, one of the best defensive players to ever play the game, one of the best rebounders ever. He was a janitor. He was a janitor before he played in the league. Like, we can play this game of like, well, they were this, and then they became that. If you really want to play that game, Jordan went to the playoffs winning 27 games. He's a 6-time champion, but I can talk about that. I can talk about the fact that Jordan went to the playoffs winning less games than LeBron not making it to the playoffs. I can talk about that. But we don't do that, right? We don't look at where the man was. We look at where the man become. So Phil Jackson has 11 championships? Yeah, he has 11 championships. He has more rings than fingers. And you want to tell me that he's not that great of a coach because he came from Puerto Rico? That's a LeBron anti-fan. Because he's trying to make everything stick. LeBron had more help than Kobe. Why? Because Shaq wasn't a Finals MVP yet. But Shaq wasn't a Finals MVP. Rodman wasn't on the Bulls' first three-peat. Like, fucking Jordan didn't have Horace Grant. Phil Jackson, he coached in Puerto Rico, so therefore not a good coach. It's everything and anything to mean nothing. LeBron anti-fans will do whatever they can to besmirch LeBron. It's annoying. It's dumb because when you look at people like him, and we go back to the old heads and LeBron anti-fans,
no, he's not.
He's not top 50. He's not even top 100. I can't even put him over
You can name
anybody. You can name a whole
1990s roster.
1990s roster. He's Sean Kemp. He's saying LeBron's not even top 100. That's the thing with LeBron anti-fans. They will sit here and cry about LeBron fans like me. But I will tell you, I think Jordan's too. They feel like that's disrespectful. Just like Jokic fans feel like saying that Jokic top 20 all time right now is disrespectful. But they feel like it's disrespectful to call Jordan 2. But then when you ask, where is LeBron at on your list? They're this guy. They'll be like, oh, LeBron's 2. Really? Oh, that's kind of shocking. Yeah, that's where he deserves to be. Where else did you think I was going to put him? Well, I didn't think you were going to have Jordan 1 and LeBron 2 with the way you were talking about LeBron. Huh? Huh? No, I have Jordan 1, LeBron 102, 102. Sorry, that might have... Like, I thought that was assumed. Like, he's not even top 100. I thought we knew that. Like, I meant 102. Like, the fuck? That's the way they talk about LeBron. Like, 99% of LeBron fans will say Jordan's probably in their top 5 somewhere. 99% of them, I promise you, will say that. But I cannot say the same about Jordan fans. They don't have this guy in the top 5. Some of them don't even have him in the top 10. And some of them are as delusional as this guy. I know that there's a lot of people attacking him for being an old head for just taking these comments. But it still got 41,000 likes. Like, that's it. It has 41,000 likes. And I know these comments are ratioing him, sure. But 41,000 likes. 41,000 people saw this and went, that's funny. I'm not going to count favorites because I count as a favorite. I favorite it so I can come back to it. But liking it, there's no reason to like it. 41,000 people saw this and went, yep, that makes sense to me. So LeBron anti-fans are annoying as shit. That's the best way I can put it. They are annoying as shit. That's why they get number one. They get number one, baby. Number one on the awards. You guys win a trophy because you guys win all the time, right? Let's draw them a trophy. Here you go. As the most insufferable fan base of all time. Fucking Jordan, LeBron anti-fans. Here you go. Here's your trophy. You guys are number one, baby. Congratulations. Let's go. Number one, baby. You guys win it. But, like, at the end of the day, Jordan fans, all I can say to you is Jordan is great. He's one of my favorite players all time. Jordan is probably going to never leave the mouths of any basketball fan. And that's fun to think about. Like, 50 years from now, when I'm graying in my hair like you guys, and I'm sitting there talking to my grandkids, they'll even know the name Jordan. But if you're going to sit here and act like they won't know the name LeBron as well, you're delusional. I'm sorry. You're delusional. So that was fun. That was a fun little yap session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you want me to react to. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about. I just figured I'd upload that today. I've been getting a little annoyed with, like, Jokic fans and Jordan fans have been annoying the shit out of me lately, so I figured I'd make a little love letter for them, in a sense. A little love letter, you know what I mean? But this was fun. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this little yap session. I hope you guys did too. I hope to catch you guys in the next one. And until next time, guys, love you. Peace out.